Trey Turner at the plate. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ready to go now. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. So here is Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss there. Harper throws right, bats left. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And misses inside. That's off the mark. And it's 2-1. One out, bases empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. And that drops foul.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That one ripped. Conforto ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 out, space is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the first, digging in, Shohei Ohtani. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Bang! Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rojas hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Smith gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Center field. Pajes should have this one. 2 down. Now batting Max Kepler. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
JT Realmuto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Freeman squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Suarez back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Nobody out, runner at first. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Got Max Muncy to chase. Something we don't see a whole lot of. I know Muncy strikes out quite a bit, but he's also a guy that walks a lot as well. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fires to first in time. Michael Conforto will climb in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. On to the third inning. The batter now, Bryson Stott.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Johan Rojas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Bunted back towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman, out on the sac bunt.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, center field. Pajes makes the play. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Over to Edman. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. And here's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Oh, that ball was crushed. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Bases empty, 1 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Harper snags it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Kepler makes the grab, and that is that. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Edmonds slings to first. And that is out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now JT Realmuto. First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler on his way over. And there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game.
Edman.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Realmuto to first. And they get Edman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, Turner gets it to first. Inning over. And we're back. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ohtani back to work. To the right side, Edman. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Johan Rojas. In the air, out towards right center. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
The Phillies down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball. Edman. The throw to first, and they get Turner for the out. Bottom of the inning, and here is Michael Conforto. The other way, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Trying to move him over here. Brings it in, throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
That misses. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Catcher,
2 down, base is empty. Will Smith, the next to hit. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. Wide throw. Pulls him off the bag. And the inning still alive. Max Muncy at the dish. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And that one fouled off. Smith off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Runner,
Here goes the runner. And down on strikes he goes. And we're back. And now the right fielder,
Now
Nick
pitching for the
Castellanos.
Dodgers, number 51, Alex Garcia.
That one down the line and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball left side. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. Max Kepler will hit next.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Vesia, a 6'1 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. Hernandez sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Inside, almost got him. Up the middle, Turner. And they get Edman for the out. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Popped up. Boom, under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to begin in the 8th. Now here is Dodgers, Johan Rojas.
Number 58, Lou Trevino.
And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Turner swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here comes Bryce Harper.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Trevino keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off down the right side. The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Suarez back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one almost got him.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Betts.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Foul ball.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. Fastball is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Foul ball there. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a
Now
glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Hernandez on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that is out of play. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. And there's the strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
They're down to their final strike. The Phils down to their final strike. Trying to bunt his way on. On to first. Ball game. And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. So just about set. And on the mound in this one, Paul Steens.
The right fielder.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's Austin Riley.
Well, baseball can be cool, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Swing and a miss, strike one. Skeens in his second season, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Canario sizing this one up. 2 away. Here's Matt Olson.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Here's the pitch to Olson. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Riley off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strike. Back here at PNC Park, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Olson steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Brian Reynolds here. Olson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Reynolds puts it away, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And Albies is retired. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. Two out, space is empty. breathe. Pulse. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Now
up
the left
for
fielder,
the Pirates,
Alexander
the left
Canario.
fielder, Alexander
Strider back to work.
Canario.
That one hit to right. And that is foul. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. To the plate, foul, and they defend a squeeze perfectly. Here's Adam Frazier. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. As the stop sign goes up at third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
Strike three. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Michael Harris II. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz. He's got it. And there's one away. So digging in, Nick Allen. And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So runner at second, two down. Here comes Austin Riley. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Got him swinging. He's not set for the bottom of the third. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Play at the plate. Got him. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And here it comes. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. McCutchen over at first with 1 away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Now it's Alexander Canario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Brute.
Stays alive. Base knock right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Runner in scoring position. No outs.
Olsen.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a foul ball. Man at second. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fourth inning underway. No score. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And no one can get there. Olsen around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Out at the plate. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. This one high in the air to left center. Canario sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit.
They limit the damage here. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Late with the swing there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2.
In the air, left side. Verdugo running hard. And there's one down. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And he swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hayes swings through it for strike one. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a sac bunt here. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready now for the 5th inning. And now Nick Allen. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one pushed foul. Line drive. Hayes to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And they'll do it again. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Davis collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Austin
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Riley now. Ball 1 there. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
now batting, the designated hitter.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And that's down and away.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Harris racing after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Tosses to first, and McCutchen is out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Swings through that high fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Throw on to Olsen, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olsen. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet.
Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. Matt Olsen goes deep. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Drake Baldwin digs in now. And he blows that one by him at 100.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
2 down, bases empty. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
He takes it himself to the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Rolled over to third. Riley fires to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Verdugo gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Verdugo makes the grab. And we're back. Now, Michael Harris II. Skeens back to work. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Hayes pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. So up next, Nick Allen.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that one finds its way through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Late swing fouled off. Allen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely. Here comes Austin Riley. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Hit in the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier.
Number 49, Aaron Bummer.
And he deals. And that is out of play.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
Good eye right there.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
2 straight.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. Allen. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Squeezes it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. We go to the 8th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out towards right center field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz sizing this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the catcher.
2 outs,
Drake
base is empty. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Up
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Albies at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And Albies is retired. Back here at PNC Park. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Into center. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And that one sliced foul. One out, base is empty. Swing at a ground ball. Not in time, he legs it out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next one misses. 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the air out to center. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. That one missed. is a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping in, Henry Davis. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. And Acuna able to make the grab. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping, on his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis
San
Jr.
Diego, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Luis Ariz stands in. Lifted in the air, out to left. Nabs it, 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And Manny gets a piece. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. About to get started here, and on the hill, the lefty, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that gets down into the gap. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fouled off left side. Sale, the former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One and two.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now Teoscar Hernandez gets him to chase after that one.
No ball. One strike.
Edman stands at first with 1 out.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Just missed. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Laser could be trouble. Edman around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Misses inside, and that is ball 1. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
He goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground. Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One ball, one
in the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. Runner takes off.
Hey! Woo!
Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Runner on the go again. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Kershaw fires. And now it's filled up. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. That one's got to feel good. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1. Here's Matt Olson down. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Throw on to Freeman, and Olson is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Ozuna is out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Atlanta, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Sale back to work. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Andy Papas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Man at second.
That's a ball. 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. 1 out, runner at second. Kim, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
Backed off the plate that time. Late swing, foul to the left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just off the outside corner. And now it's 3-2.
Okay.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Kim leads off first with 1 away. Outside.
1 strike.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Albies. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Up and in, ball 1. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Albies on the move. Pitch misses.
One ball.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ripped to third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Kershaw checks on the runner. Outside low. 1-0.
No strike.
And a big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And takes low for ball 1. Pulls that one foul.
No.
Clips the corner. It's 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Pitching for the Braves, number 63, Scott Blewett.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And it's even up.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Here is Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
A former All-Star. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Matt Olson.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
That misses, and it's 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Reached on a drop, 3rd strike his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Albies settles under it and makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Hesung Kim. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And that's outside.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
On the ground, out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.